Hey everyone, this is Mark again with another video, and today we're going to be out in the garden again, I know. But what we're going to do today is we're going to learn how to pull up bushes, cut bushes, whatever it is we have to do to get rid of the bushes. That's what we're going to do today. So without further ado, I'm going to watch a video to figure out what I need to get from the store in order to make this happen. I actually think I may have everything, maybe not, I don't know. Let's check it out. Alright, so it looks fairly easy. A little bit of elbow grease, a shovel, and looks like that's about it. So I'm going to try this particular way to do it and see if I can get some success out of it. Because I'm ready to get this flower bed planted because we've been here for almost a year and we haven't even touched the garden. So without further ado, let's get started, or at least try.
It was a little too windy outside, so I decided to do a voiceover instead. As you can see, the front of the house was already completed by my wife, but I still needed to get the bushes from the side of the house. I did manage to get one out of the way on the same day that my wife was doing the garden, but as you can see, there are still 3 here that need to be taken care of. I decided to go with the one to your far left first, but as you're going to see, that gave me a really hard time. It seemed like the roots were so deep into the ground, so I've probably spent roughly 2 hours on this one bush. This may not be very complicated, but it is pretty much a big job. You have to use a lot of energy, a lot of time, especially when it's hot outside. If you are planning on doing this type of project, I do suggest that you are setting aside about 2 days, because depending on how deep the roots are, you may be working on those bushes all day. So I just wanted to give you the heads up on this, because even though I said it may be fairly easy, or it may look fairly easy, it really and truly was not. This moment here is kind of funny. Basically, I'm standing around because there's a wasp that just keeps on trying to bother me. So I'm letting him do what he needs to do so he can go on about his business. But I'm also prepared. I have my shovel kind of positioned so if he tries to get me, I can smack him. As you can see, I'm still working on the same bush. It's really giving me a lot of problems. It seems like it's a very big bush, and the roots are kind of hidden. So as you can see here, I'm using the tiller in a way that it's not supposed to be used for. I'm trying to twist the branches in order to pull up the root, and I do not recommend you doing that, mainly because you can actually damage your tiller, and if you do that, you have to go back to the store and purchase another one, which is really not ideal. But I just wanted to show you how much of a struggle this bush gave me by itself. So I finally pulled the bush out of the ground. So here is the progress so far. As you can see, it was right there. Now it is gone, and I still have 2 more bushes to take care of. I'm about to get the shovel. Hopefully I don't have any more encounters with a wasp, because last time he came for me, I swung at him with my shovel, and I didn't know where he was after that, so I was on edge. But either way it goes, I'm gonna go ahead and get this done, and you guys will see a little bit of what's going on here. I need to get started now so that way I can get it done by the end of the day, and we can get some stuff planted in here as well. Alright, catch you guys later. I decided to go for the bush on the right first, and as you can see, it came up pretty easily. I probably spent about 10 minutes on that bush altogether, and then I started on the pine tree bush, which was so deeply rooted. As you can see here, it goes so far into the ground. It was pretty crazy.
I'm exhausted. I'm sweating like a dog. And I'm hungry. So I'm gonna go ahead and go inside, give me something to eat. Come back and attack this thing again. Because yeah, just doesn't want to come up. All right, see you in a little bit.
I just wanted you to see how deep this root is. This was the last bush in the yard, so I wanted to show you the before right here with the 3 bushes, and then the final result, which I didn't really record me doing the majority of this, but I'm still pretty happy with the results. Alright, so we finally got all of the bushes pulled up from the side of the house. That was a crazy job. I just want to make sure that if you guys do the same project, make sure you have a shovel. Make sure you have a tiller. You may even want a water hose just to soften the dirt. Either way it goes, trying to get to the roots of those bushes, they can be a problem. Hopefully, you guys don't have to worry about roots being as deep as mine were, but if they are, make sure you set aside some time. I say no less than 2 days, because you never know. You could be out there all day on one bush. I know I was on one bush for 2 whole hours. It was insane. But you could also decide to have a partner help you out. That way you can actually attack the bush from 2 different angles. That way it'd be less stress on you and the person who you're working with. I honestly think that would probably be the ideal way to do it. Unfortunately, I didn't have a partner to help me out, but trust me, next time I have to do that many bushes, I will have someone come and help me out. Also, there's a few things that you want to keep in mind before you start this project. Number 1, temperature. If it's going to be really hot, make sure you have some water. Make sure you're taking breaks, because honestly, standing in one spot digging is going to drain you so fast. Also, bees, wasps, and mosquitoes. I feel like those 3 really were very annoying, and they just distracted you from what you're trying to get accomplished. And you also want to make sure you have gloves. I found out that I actually got rashes on my arms, and I still do actually, from when I was picking up the pine bush. I guess it was scratching me or something. I don't really know, but I just noticed that I had some rashes, and if I didn't have gloves, I probably would have had more rashes on my hands. So that's one thing to keep in mind. I think that's about everything that I have for you. Feel free to comment below, tell me about your experience in this situation. Feel free to comment on my journey, my video. I would love to hear any tips that you may have for this situation in the future. Also, let me know if this video helped you, because you were planning on doing the same project but really didn't know how to approach it. So feel free to comment below. If you could, like the video, that'd be great. And subscribe if you haven't already. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you for watching. Have a good one.